You guys have 5 minutes to go over all of the materials in there. You guys can talk, okay, but just make sure that everyone gets to read all 4. What is a genocide?
A killing of races.
A killing of races? Okay, Anna, add to that for me.
It's like killing like a group of people.
Killing a group of people, okay, by accident?
No, it's like you wanting to run and turn into people.
Okay, so it's intentional killing of a specific group of people, okay? So what is an example of a genocide that we've been reading about this entire unit? 3 people know what book we've been reading this entire unit?
Oh.
What genocide is probably being talked about? Joshua.
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust. Okay, so the Holocaust is the most commonly spoken about and taught in schools genocide. All right, but today, because today is the International Day of Commemoration for the Holocaust, January 27th, today, okay, we are going to be talking about 5 other genocides that have. So there are 5 different groups. You're going to start with a different genocide at each table. You're going to have 15 minutes. How many minutes, Ava? 15 to work on your.
It says that right here, the 7 Turkish officials were trying to send to examine if they had fled the country. The sentences were never carried out, so they were supposed to die, but they left it for
No, it's a circle. Right. But they have to be circle.
Plus.
Don't clear it. Don't clear it.
Oh my god, and then you
I
live.
don't want to look at it.
Right here on the bottom right here. This.
National community never again experiences any genocide.
Isn't it genocide?
I'm writing this letter from you about all of the problems
Yeah, never again.
that are
Never
happening
again experiences genocide.
in different parts of the
I
world.
believe our world
Like,
would be a better place
for example,
if we
genocide.
try and stop as much violence as we can. There's been so many horrifying events in this world destroying kids, women, and old people.
Sounds more educational.
All
I didn't know how to put the question after. I mean the thing. The next one it says
Young girls.
young girls were gang raped.
Don't you like? You don't wanna like?
Miss, does it make sense right here? So from 3 years of terrible murder in Yemen, 2,000 women, children, and elderly people were killed, followed by 8,000 battle-age men that were detained. Yeah, I know. When I was reading it, I was like, it sounds better when people who were detained and slaughtered, and then young girls were gang raped. I don't know if I want to like how to too much format.
I would just include a transition.
and family would be lost.
And
No, and would be a conjunction in the middle of a sentence. What's something that we could put at the beginning of the sentence to transition our thoughts? If you're adding more information. What's a common transition word? Paraphrase.
The young girls.
wait, what?
It has added
Is it like therefore?
No,
Right.
therefore would be like if
The
that was a
point-
result of something.
Okay, I believe that the
But
thing.
you're adding
I believe that
to people
these
being
things would happen.
Additionally,
Bingo.
The Holocaust. And then that was reasons why he was nominated, right?
Yeah, and they make it sound like he's the only one doing good.
Books more important. He wrote books and they become very famous.
True, but he also didn't like.
Anybody can make a book.
Yeah, anybody can make a good book
But
and
who
sell it.
would do it if, like, since they're all traumatized? So would they have the courage to actually write it and expose it to the world?
Technically, his
that
wife did it. Like his wife translated it and exposed it to the world.
Well, I believe that maybe like it's wrong that he won a prize, but it's also good he won it because he showed the world that he could, like, that even though it was hard for, like, it was a hard time for him, he still showed it to the world what he suffered through, and the rest of his group or the people suffered, the Jews suffered. So I believe that he should be nominated because he gave an important lesson to history. Because if without him we wouldn't know anything that happened. But in detail. But
Because like remember Anne Frank, like the nominated her. No, she died. Like, but still, like, a lot of other people wrote books about
exactly, a lot of people have died and wrote books about their life, their hard life that they go through challenges. But why give it to him?
that. I think because he's the only one alive. Like probably out of the few that.
Out of the few who actually wrote books and survived and actually told the story in detail, he was one of the few survivors.
Okay,
And
so does that sentence make it sound like he's the only?
Last one, right?
Yeah.
It is the Canadian's opinion that Elie Wiesel has emerged as one of the most important spiritual leaders and guides in an age when violence, prohibition, and racism continue to characterize the world.
You see it, like they make it sound like he's
Well,
The only one.
they do say one of the most important.
exactly the most important. That's being biased towards the other Jews. It's like me giving me all the credit for what we're doing right now. It doesn't sound fair to everybody. So I believe that the way that they said it was not proper to the other people. It sounds like saying it was biased towards Eli Wiesel.
I mean, if you read something, a summary, you're gonna be like, hey,
I mean, she's a great author. Why doesn't she get one?
yeah, like everybody
But
can be a
this
good
is-
author.
But
This
this
is
is
the personal experience.
yes.
You see,
One
Anne
of
Frank,
the most
she could have gotten a award because like
We wouldn't know.
no. Okay, when was this? 1936, right? They started. When did she die? 1940 something?
Why did she get one?
Yeah, why did she get one?
Everybody suffers.
And also
I mean, I
because
agree.
like
He went through hard challenges.
he lost his father.
He lost his family.
Hey, but like he got his mother and his sisters. I mean, others didn't.
Well,
Ended
we're
up
not
with
sure
nothing.
about that, but that's what the book.
Yeah, probably says. But like some others.